Hello, I'm Ramon Baez. I'm the Chief Information Officer for Kimberly-Clark. I'm in charge of our Information Technology Services organization. I'm based in Dallas, Texas, but I have a global team. I have a large team in the United States, and I have folks that work in Sydney, Australia, Bangkok, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Beijing, all over Europe. To gain buy-in from the top leaders in the organization, the regional leaders and so forth, what I found is the best way to do that is to show them the system. Give them a demo, and give them a demo on what's relevant to them, what's relevant to their deputies, and what would be relevant throughout their organization. If you make that happen and you communicate in a language that they understand, the language of business, they're going to see it and they're going to, wow, seeing's believing. This makes sense. We need this. And every business leader that we've done that type of demo for, including our Chief Executive Officer, all the way down, have been just blown away. So the type of benefits I believe we're going to be focused on going forward, number one is contingent labor, really understanding the contractors we have in the organization. Number two, what and how we manage overtime from an enterprise perspective as well as a local or regional perspective. That information will be at our leaders' fingertips. Number three, we have a huge goal about how do we become a more diverse and inclusive type organization. So the whole idea of diversity and inclusion across the board. Number four, truly understanding our talent across the organization. You know, any business leader, any functional leader, including myself, we know the top 10, top 20, maybe even top 30 high potentials across the organization. But when you have 57,000 people, there's no way to know everyone. Leaders sometimes say employees are our most valuable asset. But we have no way to really manage that from a systemic or from a system perspective. And what I like about Workday for us, it provides that platform across the board to give us that kind of information at a leader's fingertips. And that, if anything, is real exciting to me. You know, as far as our Workday human capital management deployment, it's not just an HR initiative. Yes, as our senior leader of HR, key sponsor, and myself, yes, we are. But this is a business initiative. The reason we're doing this is we want our business leaders, our functional leaders, to have this information at their fingertips. We want to enable them to make the right decisions at the right time when it comes to talent, when it comes to human capital management. You know, we have three top goals in our organization. Number one, we want to be a continuous improvement organization. Number two, we want to be an innovative type organization. But number three, we want to be a talent building organization. You cannot do that without a foundation. And what Workday is going to give us is that foundation for our business leaders and our functional leaders to continue building talent at Kimberly-Clark and retaining that talent going forward. You know, when I start thinking about talent and how to harness the power of Workday to be able to help us and enable what we do differently from a talent management perspective, what comes to mind is we have certain projects that are sometimes enterprise-wide, sometimes they're just regionally done. And for example, if we needed to find somebody with project management or project engineering type background and spoke multiple languages, let's say Russian, English, and let's say Spanish, wouldn't that be awesome to be able to go into the system and ask that question and have that information come right to you? As that product and that system continues to evolve, it's going to be available on smartphones, tablets, things like that. And to me, how can you not want to go to that model? A lot of us executives, we travel tremendously. And we just don't have time to be able to call Joe or Susan for information. You want to be able to get that information at your fingertips wherever you are. And now with the new technologies that are coming out with tablets and so on and smartphones, Workday just makes that even easier for us. So now with Workday, now they'll have human capital management information. They'll have their digital dashboards. They'll be able to do their own self-service from wherever they are. That's a phenomenal world we're living in. You got to be excited about being in IT. For me, it was seeing was believing. You can read it, you can see a demo, but once you meet the culture, the leaders, the people, the passion they have for this product, that will get you excited. We did the same thing with our senior leader of HR. When she went to Pleasanton, she sent me an email later on that day, and it was just in capital letters, wow, thank you for choosing this product, Ramon. That's what I would tell them to do.